Hey guys, it's Tyler here. I haven't made a video in a long time and I'm sorry about that, but I was studying, working on homework. I was also in the process of losing a bunch of weight, which I'm really proud of, almost 20 pounds so far. So it's been a tough semester. I want to make more videos. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to make a weekend edition, day in the life of a nursing student. I'm going to show you guys how exactly I balance all my life, family, friends, wife, with studying and nursing school. So first and foremost, I got to do some yard work, and then I'm going to show you guys a clip of me working out, and I'm going to fit in studying to all of that to show you guys that you guys can too. All right, let's go. Alright guys, so I want to talk about some tips when studying, okay? So one of the tips that I like to do if I'm visiting family or doing some event or something like that is to incorporate some type of movement into the studying process. So what I like to do sometimes is somehow write it out in big letters, something you're trying to remember. If you can't remember something specific like a certain beta blocker and its name associated with what it does, you could write it in chalk. Now I'm going to insert a clip right now of something that I wrote. You guys obviously don't have to write that, but that's just a little key that I like to do, a little tip, is make it meaningful, because as soon as you incorporate some type of movement, you won't forget it. It'll be stuck in your head, and trust me, you'll remember it. As soon as you're taking the test, you'll be like, oh, that's the thing that I wrote with the chalk, right? So incorporate some type of movement. It can be whatever you want. Alright guys, so that's tip number one. Peace. Alright, what's up guys? I'm back about 12,000 steps later. I want to talk to you guys about why I'm making this video. So I get a lot of questions, particularly pertaining to the fact that people want to know if you can balance a whole bunch of things during an accelerated bachelor's program, right? Well, I'm just showing you exactly what a Saturday would look like. This is not what every Saturday looks like, especially if I have tests coming up. But so this is an example of a Saturday. If we come visit family, I help out in the yard. What I do is I always have my iPad out here. So I'll be studying my iPad and then take breaks and go help or go eat dinner or something like that, right? So also along with studying, I made a video on my channel about frequency of studying, meaning that if you study in bits and parts more frequently, you tend to remember it better than if you just sat down and studied for 4 hours straight, right? So that's what I try to do. I sit down, I study for a good 20 minutes, then I go about my day so I can think about it while I'm helping out around the yard or whatever like that. And then I come back to it and I study it again. And frequency really helps me remember, helps me chop up the information into bit-sized pieces so that you can remember it longer. And yes, guys, you can definitely balance your family, friends, life in nursing school. Alright, so I'm going to continue studying for a good 30 minutes to an hour more, and then it's dinner time. So I will show you guys what we're cooking.
1, 2, 3. I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so.
Alright, just wrapped up with dinner with that nice surf and turf. We have filet mignon, we had crab cake, sweet potato fries, salad. It was delicious. Alright guys, but anyway, that's not what this video is about. This video is about the weekend and how you can fit in other things other than just studying. And this is something that's super important to me. You're always told from the outside world to cut everything off and focus on one thing. In a sense, yes. But in a sense, if you learn how to properly manage your time, properly manage your attention to a specific thing, you can balance a lot of things at one time. I know that if I'm studying and I'm out with friends, out with family, spending time with my wife, going on dinner dates, stuff like that, you can still bring your study materials and you can still study, a couple slides and just have them stick in your head and then go back to them again. It's something that you can balance, you can manage it. Don't think that, oh, since I'm going out, I won't be able to study. You can do both. You can pull up information on your phone. Instead of looking at text, just make sure that you look at notes on your phone or something along those lines. Now, today was a very busy day, and you saw that I managed to still fit in time to study my material. I probably got in a good 3 hours or so of studying. And what I didn't even show you guys is after dinner I studied some more, and to tell you the truth, I'm about to go study some more before bed. So the key is, guys, finding ways to make the information impact you in a certain way in a very short time frame. Just like the chalk idea, just like, I don't know, when I was working out in the yard, you could associate with the certain information with the thing that you're doing. For example, when I was stacking rocks to make the fire circle, you can associate that with certain drugs if you're in pharmacotherapy or something like that. Always find ways to try to remember things and make connections, because that's the most important thing. That leads me to my next thing I want to talk about, is the most important thing on the weekends. It's called the weekend edition, is sleep. Now, I'm not going to stay up all night, go partying, blah, 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 because that's going to mess up my week. That just messes up my circadian rhythm. I don't feel right the next day, the next few days. As we know, sleep is so important. I mean, look at the rates of myocardial infarctions just from 1 hour sleep difference when the clock changes over, right? So guys, get your sleep. I'm about to go get mine after I study a little bit more. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. Keep asking your questions down in the comments and I will get back to them, okay? Thank you guys. Peace out.